This is Eric with New Flow St. Louis. I'm at 1234 Highland Terrace, 63117. I am pushed from the main way stack out past the yard vent. I can't push past this root mass here, so I'm gonna pull back and show the condition of the rest of the pipe. Okay. So as we pull back, we'll see roots growing in at certain hubs. In some places more than others. It's a pretty large root mass right there. This is all downstream of the yard vent. This is a 6-inch clay we're looking at. Another root mass. The roots are just growing in at the hubs. This is actually pretty normal, but it's pretty significant in this case. Yeah, I was trying to push up to the main. Couldn't make it past the root mass. Another pretty large root mass. There's the yard vent. The yard vent's only about 2 or 3 feet deep. The yard's got a pretty heavy slope to it. So at the 60-foot mark, we've got the yard vent, and the problems have actually been closer to the house, where they've had to cable it. They've had several backups. There's a root mass right there. Clear my lens off a little bit. Pretty large root mass there. Going around a turn. Roots growing in through the hubs at the turn as well. Pretty large root mass there. With as many roots are in this system, it's been very difficult to keep my screen clear. Some roots growing in at that hub. Pretty heavy root mass there. These roots were looking worse before my camera went through them. The camera's kind of tunneled a hole through them. Root mass there. Now here's a root mass and an offset. And then here is where the clay meets the PVC, which begins right around the areaway drain. That on top is actually a clean out that was installed, so we can actually work from that as well. Clean out's just right in the areaway drain area. Okay, and now here we're in cast iron. That's the kitchen line tying in on the right. This is just right on the other side of the basement door that leads to the areaway. Just try to pull back, we'll actually see roots in the cast iron here. Comes around a turn. Here's a root mass. So there's a crack at the top of the pipe. Bring the lens off again. Go around the turn. Here are the roots. Yeah, you can see the crack at the top as well. More roots. And this is pretty much right at the base of the stack, or it is at the base of the stack. So a small section of the air cast that will need some servicing as well. So here's the stack in the basement. It runs out. That's the back door, back basement door. The kitchen line may be hard to see, but it's just to the right of that door. So a couple sections in this basement of cast iron have some roots growing in them. Do recommend to have that taken care of. The clay between the house and the yard vent, large root masses growing in the majority of the hubs. Do recommend to have that lined and taken care of. It'll also take care of the offset hubs. About 60 feet past the yard vent, there is a root mass that my camera is unable to push through, so do recommend to have that cabled out and inspected. And that concludes our sewer inspection of 1234 Highland Terrace 63117.